Well, she was once the most stunning young lady in Cloud City. Now, out of prison, she's just a dead.
Dead why?
Don't you know the new tycoon of Cloud City, Xander? 4 years ago, it was Charlotte who broke his right leg. He hates Charlotte so much. His fiancée, Whitney, even swore she'd never rest until Charlotte was destroyed.
Whitney. Is she from the Mo family, the most powerful family in Cloud City?
Yes, Whitney is the cousin of Maximus, who is the heir of the Mo family. It's said that Maximus is ruthless and very protective of his own.
Once Charlotte steps out, she's gonna die.
Die.
Mr. Maximus. She's here.
You should know your current situation.
Before my release, I had someone deliver a black card to the head of the Mo family. Now I'm standing before him.
Aren't you afraid?
No. Because he doesn't want to kill me. He wants to. Have me.
People always pay for their arrogance.
Four years ago, you gave me this room key.
If you need any help, you can come to me anytime.
Get lost. You're insane.
But 4 years ago, you told me to get lost.
I apologize for my ignorance back then. Since you came to pick me up from prison, you must know how desperate I am for protection. Otherwise, you could just ignore me and let your cousin and her fiancé take revenge on me.
Aren't you afraid I'm taking revenge for them?
No, because Xander isn't worth it. He may be your cousin's fiancé, but he was once my fiancé too.
All of the Chu family's assets have been transferred to you. Let my daughter go.
Fine. One last step. Jump.
Dad, no, Dad.
Are you jumping or not?
Dad, no.
Okay,
No, no.
I'll jump.
Dad. Dad. That penniless nobody managed to marry into the Mo family by stealing my family's fortune. A man who's willing to do anything for wealth and power is now part of the Mo family. How could you trust him? And I am willing to stand by your side. Use me as you wish.
But will you hurt the Mo family? For example, Whitney. After all, while you were in prison for breaking Xander's leg, she went to scar your face.
If you don't tell me where Xander's broken leg is, then I'll destroy what you care most.
A scar that can be fixed with plastic surgery is nothing to me. I know you care about your family. I won't make things difficult for you.
You think you can really tempt me with a face like this?
You've seen more beautiful women, but I'm the one. You can't have.
Then let me see what you have to offer as an apology.
Stay focused. Does my face make my apology seem less sincere?
Can't you just let me forget about it?
As you wish.
I will never interfere in Maximus's life. I will never cause Maximus any trouble. This early in the morning. You're writing this.
I need your protection with this written code of conduct. You'll feel more at ease.
Fine. Then add 2 more clauses. First, I'll give you $500,000 a month. Second, you will never harm the Mo family. Otherwise,
I will pay with my life. Here, sign it. The agreement will officially take effect.
tell me what is your plan?
I'd rather keep it secret. To surprise you.
Her face is ruined. For a stunning woman, it must be painful. Mr. Maximus, do you really think Miss Charlotte won't take revenge on Miss Whitney?
With her temperament, how could she not?
You seem to know her well. 4 years ago, you and she were more than just strangers. Four years ago, you and she were more than just strangers.
No. I just met her once. But before I gave her the black card, I saw a shocking scene.
My dad is dead. You're the only one I have left. Now, I really love you. Don't leave me, okay?
Hopelessly lovesick fool.
I can stay with you, but we've been engaged for so long. We still haven't. Come to the hotel with me. You have to listen to me.
Then wait for me. I'll go get the car.
Okay. My leg. My leg.
What a ruthless woman. So you gave her this special black card. What do you want?
This woman has the sweetest mouth and the cruelest heart. No matter what she says, none of it is worth believing.
Before your grandfather died, he made you swear to protect every member of the Moe family. What will you do if Charlotte really goes after Ms. Whitney? What will you do if Charlotte really goes after Ms. Whitney?
Useless thing. Burn it.
What did you say?
Dad. Because of that B-starred Xander, I couldn't give you a proper grave. I couldn't protect Mom.
Charlotte, hubby.
Mom.
Why won't you answer me?
Mom, what's wrong?
She's lost her mind.
Mom, let go of me. Mom. Dad. Mom disappeared 4 years ago. Please help me find my mom soon. Help me succeed in my revenge.
Whitney. I'm sorry, we're getting married, but my leg is acting up again.
Your health matters most. Doctor, how is his leg?
The pain is caused by nerve compression due to the prosthetic.
But I bought the best prosthesis there is.
Even the best prosthetic can't compare to the natural coordination of the human body. This kind of pain can't be avoided.
It's all Charlotte's fault. That bitch. Crippled me and even hid my severed leg, biatch.
Xander. Don't worry, I've already sent people to grab Charlotte. She'll pay for what she did to you.
Mr. Xander, here's a gift from your friend.
My friend.
It's the leg you've been obsessed with. Why did you throw it away?
This is my leg.
Yeah, the moment I got out. I brought it to you so you can reattach it.
Doctor. My leg is back. I can have the surgery now. Reattach it for me.
Calm down.
Your leg has been severed for 4 years. Even with the most advanced technology. It can't be reattached.
What did you say?
Xander, how does it feel to be crippled for life?
Charlotte, you broke my leg. You ruined everything I had. I'll kill you.
This leg was hidden behind my father's grave. I've made it kneel there for 4 years. Aren't you happy I'm Maximus's woman? How dare you hit me?
What? Say that again.
Seriously, Ms. Whitney. Are you really going to marry this crippled man? A man I threw away.
You?
Miss Whitney.
Landon, why are you here? Could she really be?
I don't need to explain Mr. Maximus's decision. Miss Charlotte, let's go.
She actually hooked up with the head of the Moe family.
Miss Charlotte, Mr. Maximus wants to see you now.
Let me go somewhere first.
You moved fast with your revenge.
Because I want your cousin to see Xander's hypocrisy as soon as possible.
But you were too late.
Because satisfying you is my greatest duty.
Then how do you plan to satisfy me?
I had a little plastic surgery. I wonder if you're satisfied.
Do you think I'm that easy to please?
What about this? It's nothing to you. But it's the most precious thing I can offer.
I gave you a bank card.
This is what I earned in prison.
How much did you earn?
$3,600.
How much is this bracelet?
$3,600. To you. I offer all my sincerity.
So cunning.
Today I told them that I'm your mistress. Don't blame me, Mr. Maximus.
You're always so smart. You've spoiled my mood. Leave.
Great. I'm tired today. I can relax a bit.
Today, Miss Charlotte paid respects to her father, retrieved the severed leg humiliated Xander, went to the hospital for cosmetic surgery to remove scars, and bought a pinhole camera. I wonder how she'll use it.
Do you know why I asked you to bring her back immediately?
Didn't you want to be with Miss Charlotte?
Whitney is too obsessed with Xander. Provoked by Charlotte like this, she will definitely strike back. But that cunning girl has already set up her traps.
Charlotte.
Xander, don't be angry because of that woman. Even if you lose a leg, I will still love you.
Whitney, you are so good to me. But if Charlotte really hooks up with your cousin, then we may.
Don't worry. I have a way to make my cousin kill her.
How?
My cousin dotes on me. If I can make Charlotte hurt me, then she'll be dead.
What do you want to do?
I will ask her and my cousin out at the same time.
The fish is hooked. It's a part of your body. How can it be easily thrown away? Xander, a selfish person like you will take it home and treasure it, right? Whitney will frame me. Help me turn her trap against her.
This time, the target is Xander or Whitney. Or both.
If you want to get rid of me, the easiest way is to pretend I pushed you into the water. Then let Maximus see it. He'll get angry. Such a lame trick. Ms. Whitney. Ms. Whitney. Why did you ask me out?
Ms. Charlotte, I think what you said before is right. Xander is crippled. I shouldn't marry him. I apologize for hurting you before. Help, go quickly, help. Help? Save me. Save me.
Whitney, are you okay? Charlotte, are you crazy? If you have a grudge, come to me. Why did you hurt Whitney?
Maximus, you saw it. I clearly can't swim, and this woman pushed me into the water. You have to avenge me.
Is that so?
Of course, didn't you see it with your own eyes?
Mr. Maximus, she is your only cousin. How could I possibly hurt her? And I can prove that. I'm innocent.
You're innocent.
Ms. Whitney, why did you frame Miss Charlotte?
Ms. Whitney, tell us. Please answer our questions.
I don't understand what you're saying.
We all filmed it. It was live streamed. Everyone online saw it. You pushed yourself into the water.
If Miss Charlotte had been successfully framed, that would be attempted murder. That's a jailable offense. Miss Whitney, you're making false accusations. Ms. Whitney has always been a well-behaved young lady. Why would you do something so shameless?
Ms. Charlotte has already lost everything. Hasn't she suffered enough, Ms. Whitney? Do you really want to destroy her completely? Are you doing this because your fiancé is her ex-boyfriend? Please answer us.
Say something, Ms. Whitney.
Everyone online saw that Miss Whitney framed her. They also dug up that Xander is Miss Charlotte's ex-fiancé. Everyone is furious. Some even think that Miss Whitney is a mistress. They're all cursing her, Miss Whitney's reputation.
She wants to damage more than just Whitney's reputation. Don't forget, Whitney and Xander's companies are both listed companies.
Their stocks have hit the limit down.
Absurd just framing a woman. The public opinion spread so quickly. Investigate this for me. Find out everything about the reporters who were there, and those influencers who stirred things up and tanked Mo Group's stock. Look into all of them.
Yes.
Wait. Get the car ready, I'm going there.
Maximus, save me, Maximus.
The stock has dropped enough. Time to end it. Mr. Maximus, Ms. Whitney acted rashly. Just help her.
Hypocrite.
William, why are you here?
Maximus. Back then, when you rose from among the family's elites and became the head of the family, my support played a significant role. As an elder who has shown you kindness, I'm now here to expose your mistress's scheme. You won't stop me, will you?
Don't worry, William. I've said, I won't allow anyone to harm the Mo family.
Good.
Call records show that all of you reporters received a phone call last night. The caller was Charlotte. That's why you're all here, right?
So, you're the one who informed the reporters in advance.
Why would I inform the reporters in advance? Could I have foreseen that I would be framed?
Of course you could. Charlotte, because you put a pinhole camera inside my broken leg.
How dare you? You actually set me up. If you knew all along, why did you keep me in the dark?
The more realistic the act, the more thoroughly the other party is exposed to Charlotte. You not only want to ruin me, but you also want to frame Whitney.
Clear here.
Charlotte is completely finished this time. Maximus is extremely protective. Someone dared to set up his family like this.
When Mr. Maximus takes action, he makes sure life is a living hell.
The Mo family has quite a few clever people.
Brother, you promised Grandpa that if the Mo family was bullied, you would help them outright.
That's right.
Even if she's just a mistress, you'll help her get revenge, right?
Yes?
So Mr. Maximus is abandoning Ms. Charlotte after getting what he wanted.
Maximus, avenge me now.
Maximus, the mistakes your mistress made should indeed be handled by you personally.
Tell me, how do you want me to help you get revenge?
Break both her arms.
It seems that in his heart, the Mo family is truly untouchable.
Do you have anything to say to me?
I'm your woman.
Is that all? Since you've broken the rules, then don't blame me.
My leg. My leg? My leg. My leg.
Maximus, I told you to deal with this bitch. Why are you bullying Xander? Are you crazy?
Maximus, have you forgotten what you just said?
I haven't forgotten. Because this woman's phone has a trick up her sleeve.
As expected of the head of the Mo family. Observant and meticulous.
Maximus, you want to make excuses for her. I won't let this go. Someone, do it.
Wait. The stock price is rising.
What, my stock? Well,
It already hit the limit up.
Lowering your company's stock price can help your company squeeze out the bubble, and then I'll buy in large orders to attract more followers. This will allow the stock price to rebound, helping you make a fortune.
You would be so kind.
I'm Mr. Maximus's woman. How could I offend him and hurt the family he wants to protect?
You're lying, Charlotte. If you are truly loyal to Mr. Maximus, tell me why my stock didn't bottom out and rebound.
Xander. Xander.
Who do you think you are? You're not worthy of my protection.
Maximus, he's your brother-in-law after all.
You're not married yet.
Maximus, Whitney, and Xander's wedding is coming soon. Now their little family has suffered such a great loss. It must be because of this woman. She has ulterior motives.
Mr. William, this is your family matter. I shouldn't interfere, but you have dominated the business world for so many years. Haven't you noticed his company's foundation is too weak? That's why it can't withstand any fluctuations in the stock price. Someone like him isn't worthy of marrying your daughter.
You.
William Whitney isn't hurt. If there's nothing else, I'll take my leave. As for whether you would help a hopeless case, suit yourself.
Bring your financial statements to my office tomorrow.
Dad.
Hey, how did you know Miss Charlotte had another trick up her sleeve?
She's so smart before taking down Xander, she wouldn't risk angering me by attacking Whitney. Find out how much money she made in this stock market manipulation.
Wow. In today's stock market battle, Miss Charlotte made $56 million, killing 2 birds with 1 stone. So this was Miss Charlotte's real purpose in putting on this big show. Hey, if Miss Charlotte didn't have a backup plan, would you really have broken both of her arms?
You talk too much.
So today, when you were about to hit Miss Charlotte, why didn't she explain how she made money for Miss Whitney? And why didn't she dodge?
She did it on purpose.
I didn't dodge because...
Tell me. I want to hear the truth.
I didn't dodge it because I wanted to get hit hard. So that when you find out I'm helping your cousin make money, you'll feel guilty and sorry for me.
What do you want by using my guilt and pity?
Nothing gets past you, Mr. Maximus. I want to join your company.
Isn't the money I give you enough?
But I'd rather make money for you.
What position?
Chief Investment Officer.
You're quite ambitious.
You've seen my financial talent today. Hiring me is a good deal.
Then satisfy my appetite first.
Next step, enter the business world and bankrupt Xander.
You're willing to get hurt to achieve your goals. Still so ruthless to yourself.
Mr. Maximus.
Next time when you're scheming, don't include yourself.
He should be blaming me for scheming against him, not for scheming against myself. Why? Is there a difference between the two?
Because you're mine now.
Yes, sir.
Four years ago, the company had a net profit of $2 billion, and this year, it's less than $100 million. What have you been doing all these years?
Uncle? This year's financial market has been shrinking. Our competitors have been smearing our company. So
Shut up, Strong. People find ways. Weak people make excuses. Xander, I really should reevaluate you and Whitney's marriage prospects.
Dad, how can you deny Xander because of this small matter?
Uncle, please, give me another chance. I'm talking to Jamie about a collaboration. As long as this collaboration is a deal, this year's net profit can reach $20 billion.
Jamie. Is that the Sea City's richest man, Dad? Look how capable Xander is.
Okay, Xander, I'll give you one last chance. If this negotiation fails, your marriage with Whitney is off.
Yes.
Hey, buddy. $2 million has been transferred to your account. Use all your means to find my mother's whereabouts. Xander's next collaborator is Jamie, the richest man in Sea City and a financial magnate. He is 35 years old and only has his mother as a relative. Xander seized my family's fortune to expand his company. In fact, he doesn't have much business acumen, so stopping this collaboration is not difficult. The premise is, I have to meet Jamie. The only banquet Jamie will attend in Cloud City is the Mo family banquet.
Investigate. How Xander got involved with Jamie.
Yes. Tomorrow, in order to get closer to Jamie, Miss Whitney specifically invited him to the Mo family banquet. Are you going?
Charlotte will definitely want to sabotage their collaboration. Then why don't I just...
Mr. Maximus, I have something to discuss with you.
A blank check. What do you mean?
If we can cooperate with Sea City's richest man, the company can earn at least $10 billion.
Are you sure? You can get him to cooperate with the Mo Group. Tell me, the condition for the company to make a net profit of $10 billion.
Take me to the Mo family banquet.
Since it's a family banquet, logically, mistresses shouldn't show up.
Then you will have to suffer a little.
Dad, Xander has gone to receive Mr. Jamie. He will definitely be able to negotiate this big deal this time.
I hope so.
Look.
Wow, who is that?
Which family's daughter is she? She's so beautiful. She's gorgeous.
Which young master's newly wedded wife is she? I've never seen her before.
What wife? She's just a mistress, a plaything for amusement.
What is so she's a plaything for amusement?
Mr. Jamie. This way, please. Charlotte. Even as Mr. Maximus's pet, you should know the rules of the Mo family's banquet. Isn't somewhere you should be.
Trash is getting in here, William. This is the family banquet you're hosting. You have to do something.
Whitney.
Butler, throw her out.
Who dares?
Maximus, how can a mistress attend the family banquet?
Exactly.
That's right.
Maximus, you should know the Mo family's rules.
Of course she can come here. Because she's my fiancé.
What?
She's been in prison just a fling. You dare bring her home.
Been in prison.
Fiancé.
How is she worthy?
This beach got a fiancé identity to get in. She must be here to cause trouble. I have to strike first. Mr. Jamie, let's talk over here.
William, I respect you as my elder, but I don't want to hear the words insulting Charlotte a second time. I hope you and all of you can be polite to my fiancé.
It was a misunderstanding.
Yes, it's a misunderstanding.
It's all a misunderstanding.
Okay, then enjoy yourselves.
Let's go. I'll take you to meet that richest man in Sea City.
I've caused so much opposition. It's a bit of an imposition on you. You have to temporarily acknowledge me as your fiancé.
Making money is not an imposition.
Please. So, Mr. Jamie, we.
Mr. Jamie, long time no see.
Mr. Maximus, how should I address your wife?
Just call me Charlotte. I heard you're going to make a financial investment. I happen to be a consultant in this area. Based on your company's business, I've made an analysis report. I wonder if you'd be interested in taking a look.
Charlotte, don't push your luck just because Mr. Maximus is here.
Capable people aren't afraid of competition.
I think Miss Charlotte has a point. An investment genius. This report is precise and insightful. There are too many people here. Why don't we find a place to talk in detail?
Mr. Jamie, I'm the one who asked you to come.
Sorry, Mr. Maximus.
Mr. Maximus, why don't you go change your clothes? Your wife and I will talk first.
Okay. I'll be right back.
Mr. Jamie, this way, please.
Miss Charlotte, I need to take a call. Please have a seat.
Okay. Mr. Jamie. Mr. Jamie was sent away by you.
I didn't need to send him away at all. Long before you and Mr. Maximus met Jamie, I had already told him to find an excuse to be alone with you. You must be wondering why he listens to me so much. You don't need to understand. You just need to know. You're dead today. Break every bone in her body. Charlotte, I want to get you. Of course, I have to be fully prepared.
Xander. I'm Maximus's fiancé. How dare you touch me? How many lives do you have to compensate?
I'm so scared. Let me introduce you. These two seniors had a little hobby back then. They loved bullying. They met you here today. What happens next has nothing to do with me. Do it. Oh, right. If you want to, enjoy yourselves. Feel free.
Feel free. Let's begin then.
Mr. Maximus, you asked me to investigate how Xander got involved with Jamie. I found the reason. Take a look.
Be careful.
This is Jamie's mother?
That's right. Xander saved Jamie's family from danger.
But with Xander's character, how could he save anyone?
I don't know, but according to the investigation, Jamie's mother was very grateful to Xander and repeatedly told Jamie to repay the favor.
So this time, Jamie simply couldn't collaborate with Charlotte. Then she... Charlotte is in danger.
Classmate, I've missed you so much, don't run away. Go, buddy.
Tired of living? Still so feisty, seems you want to suffer first.
Let me go, I can give you whatever you want.
But I want you. Come on.
Serves you right.
Whitney, Mr. Maximus will be back soon, but they haven't finished yet. So?
Don't worry, I have a way. Remember to call my dad out later.
Mr. Maximus? Mr. Maximus, it's bad Whitney is in danger.
Where is Charlotte?
How would I know? Didn't she leave with Mr. Jamie? Whitney is the priority now. She's almost burned to death.
Maximus, help me.
What are you waiting for? Call the police now.
That door can only be unlocked by your fingerprint. No one else can get in.
Why would Whitney go to my room?
Didn't she go to apologize to you? The door somehow got locked and then the room caught fire.
Maximus, come here quickly. How did I heard Whitney screaming in your room? What happened to her?
Maximus, it hurts so much, help me. Maximus, it hurts so much, help me.
Come here. See, your only savior now, Maximus, is right outside the door.
You know what he's on his way to save his sister? He doesn't care about your life at all. In his eyes, you're nothing more than a plaything.
I haven't avenged myself yet. I have to find a way to escape.
Charlotte.
Aren't you going to save Whitney? What are you doing?
I'm going to save Charlotte.
Have you forgotten the oath you swore to your grandfather?
Grandfather, I swear, I will protect every member of our family. If I break this oath, may I lose everything and become penniless. I have to save Charlotte.
She's your sister.
Accept your fate.
You're all going to die. I'll fight you.
No. Don't. Charlotte.
You came.
Charlotte.
Maximus, what about Whitney?
You're awake. Are you feeling all right?
Thank you for saving me, Mr. Maximus. I heard Miss Whitney was in danger. How is she now?
At a time like this, you're worried about others. Worry about yourself first. After you entered the room, what happened?
All of this was a trap set by Xander. Those people wanted to kill me. I fought with all my might to subdue them. But luckily, you came in time.
Do you know how dangerous that was? You could have died. Since you knew I was outside, why didn't you call for help sooner?
I'm used to relying on myself for everything.
You can rely on me.
Rely on a man, be a princess forever waiting to be rescued. My benefactor commands. I must obey.
My dear sister, how did you get out of a room that only I can open?
I was just joking with you. Since you already know I was in danger, then why did you choose to save Charlotte instead of me?
Maximus, I'm asking you. Did you already guess that Whitney was acting? Or did you really disregard her life to save Charlotte?
Where is Xander?
Why are you asking about him? This has nothing to do with him.
Go ahead and defend him.
You haven't answered my question.
It's not important.
Half a month, it's finally done. Bankrupting Xander. We should continue.
Mr. Maximus Xander wasn't being chivalrous. He hired someone to stage the rescue of Jamie's mother.
As expected, Charlotte's plan to sabotage the collaboration worked. How dare he lay his hands on her?
Mr. Jamie sprained his ankle because of me. That's why he...
I was just looking for you and Xander tricking Charlotte. I haven't settled the score with you yet.
Mr. Maximus, you misunderstood at the Moe family banquet. Xander did ask me to help create a chance for him and Miss Charlotte to be alone. But he just wanted to clear up some misunderstandings. He didn't expect that Miss Charlotte would encounter danger.
Completely absolving yourself and Xander. Do you think I would believe that?
I do. I believe you. Mr. Jamie, does your hand hurt?
I'm fine. Since the misunderstanding has been cleared up, I'll be going now.
Hey, Mr. Jamie.
You seem reluctant to let him go.
Before you came, he almost revealed why he trusts Xander.
So you twisted your ankle on purpose. So he would hold you.
Giving a man the chance to be chivalrous. To get closer.
Charlotte. As long as someone is useful to you, you'll use your beauty to your advantage.
Mr. Maximus, during our cooperation, I won't cheat on you.
Cooperation.
What's going on? Forget it. I'll still try to find out why Xander is trusted by Jamie. For what reason? Hey, old classmate. I want you to look into something for me, that Xander. Finally out of the hospital. Hello?
Xander took a knife for Jamie's mother.
What, Xander took a knife for Jamie's mother? Impossible. He's not that kind of person.
You guessed right. It was a trap he set.
Is there any proof, video, surveillance witnesses? Anything will do.
There's surveillance footage.
Send it to me quickly. The surveillance footage was taken by Maximus.
She's being discharged today. I told you to pick her up. Why did you come back?
Miss Charlotte refused me.
She doesn't trust me. She also refused my men. She's really grown some wings.
But you don't want her flying to someone else. Get the surveillance footage, just give it to her. You haven't forgotten due to jealousy, have you? Hey, Miss Charlotte, you're finally back.
He had the evidence all along. If he just handed it over, he could have crushed Xander. It would have benefited his family too, but he kept it hidden. He's just playing hard to get waiting for me to beg him. That's men for you. Mr. Maximus, I was wrong before, forgive me. Giving you a way out and you won't take it.
Are you angry?
No way. If you dare to be angry with a sponsor, then just wait to be dumped. I still want to. Stay by Mr. Maximus's side for a long time. Mr. Maximus doesn't speak. Do you want me to take the initiative all the way?
You're in a bad mood. I'm not a bad person. Why are you in a bad mood? I want to hear the truth.
You have Xander acting video.
So you think I deliberately didn't give it to you? Want to force you to bow to me? All the surveillance footage is inside. Take it.
You.
I, Maximus, am not that low.
I'm sorry. I misunderstood you. I was wrong. I'm really sorry.
Mr. Maximus, Xander, and Jamie are about to sign the contract.
So fast.
Come with me.
Xander, the investment contract is ready. Let's finalize the cooperation today.
Thank you, Mr. Jamie.
If this cooperation is successful, Xander's power will expand again. Then it will be even harder for me to bring him down.
Don't worry. With me here, it won't be.
Once I sign this contract, I'll earn $20 billion. Charlotte, what will you use to fight me then? Just Maximus, the empty title of fiancé humph.
Honey, sign it.
Okay.
You can't sign this contract. Mr. Jamie, this man is not worthy of your trust.
What are you doing, you?
You'll see. Mr. Jamie, please look.
See that woman. You go and kidnap her later, remember? Put on a good show for me.
Don't worry.
Careful.
Are you okay? I want to call the police. I want to call the police.
Stupid woman.
Xander, you...
Mr. Jamie, that video is fake.
Do you think I'm a fool? From this moment on, blacklist Xander from the entire industry. Make him bankrupt immediately.
Mr. Jamie. Mr. Jamie. Mr. Jamie. Charlotte. It's all your fault, I'll kill.
Xander.
Xander. Don't worry, there's worse to come.
Breaking news. ZD Group has been blacklisted by the entire industry. CEO Xander is bankrupt with debts of billions and is being hounded for unpaid wages.
I have no money.
His prosthetic leg is still worth millions. Everyone go.
My leg? No, no.
Dad, I've avenged you. Did you see? Mr. Maximus, your family's hidden danger has also been eliminated. Are you angry? Why?
I never said I wasn't angry anymore.
So, you're still angry about what happened this afternoon? This evening, Mr. Jamie contacted me. He said he wants to sign a contract with the Mo Group. Just for the sake of billions of incoming profit. Can you just let it go?
Charlotte, are you always going to try to win me over with money and beauty?
After I deal with Whitney, you'll have no value. To impress me. Don't you like it?
You're not being sincere, but since you've run into me, don't even think about getting rid of me.
Get out.
Xander. Xander.
Your marriage with Whitney is annulled. Get out.
Dad?
Father-in-law.
Xander.
Let's go.
Father-in-law.
Xander.
Whitney.
Xander.
Whitney.
Xander.
Whitney. It's all gone. Gone. Everything is gone. Charlotte. You butch. This is all your fault. I'll kill you. Whitney.
Xander. Finally found you. Charlotte ruined our wedding. I'll ruin her too.
Good. Let's do it together.
Two enemies coming together. Let's settle the score together.
Mr. Maximus, you really think Miss Charlotte won't take revenge on Miss Whitney anymore?
She definitely will.
Aren't you going to do anything? What? Miss Whitney kidnapped Miss Charlotte.
Oh no. She's going to be in trouble. Let's go.
Who's going to be in trouble? Maximus?
Charlotte, I'll make your life a living hell. Right in front of your dad.
Xander, what are you going to do?
I haven't avenged my broken leg last time. I'll do it all together today. I'll go find a stick. You watch her. Whitney, look at this.
Someone's attacking here.
Where did Whitney go? Forget it. Never mind. Charlotte, I'll make you taste a broken leg too.
Stop.
My life is over. I'll see my revenge through to the end.
Xander, stop police.
He's here too. I need to clear myself of suspicion.
She's not Charlotte.
What?
She's not Charlotte.
She's not Charlotte. Then who is she? Whitney. Whitney. Where's Charlotte? Charlotte. Come out here.
Charlotte. Charlotte.
Mr. Maximus. Why am I here? I remember. I just saw him. He hit Miss Whitney.
Are you okay?
I'm fine.
Let's go.
Xander, you are under arrest for assault. You're arrested.
Once I go to prison, I won't get out. There's only one chance for revenge. Just one. Back off. Back off.
Xander, do you know who I am?
It's because I know who you are.
What are you doing?
Back off.
Okay.
You want your daughter to live, right? Let her kill herself.
What did you say?
I said let Charlotte go to hell. Do you understand?
Okay.
Dad, brother, help me. Let her die. Let her die.
You're Maximus's fiancé. Then you must care about his sister. Being dragged into this, right?
If I refuse, Whitney will really die. And William will never let me go. Then he'll take revenge on me for his sister. I might as well be the bigger person. Fine. I'll kill myself. As long as you let Whitney go.
No, Charlotte.
Okay.
No. Who said I'm going to trade you for her life? Who said I'm trading you for my life?
What did you say, Maximus? As I expected.
Brother, what are you talking about? I'm your sister.
If you let Whitney go, your fate might be better. Otherwise...
What do you want?
Thomas, you're still alive.
Dad.
Let me go. Charlotte. You deliberately let yourself be kidnapped by me, didn't you, Charlotte? I won't let you go.
Let's go.
Are you okay?
Give me back my leg. Brother.
Maximus. 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 After Xander was caught, I'm no longer of any use. Why did he risk his own life to save me? Doctor.
How is Mr. Maximus?
The patient has a moderate concussion. He's out of danger. In about half an hour, he should wake up.
I bought back my old house. Good. I'll go back now.
Miss Charlotte, Mr. Maximus got hurt because of you, and you're not even waiting for him to wake up.
There are doctors here and nurses. Does it matter if I'm not here? Does it make any difference?
They're not Mr. Maximus's sweetheart.
What nonsense are you talking about?
4 years ago, Mr. Maximus fell in love with you at first sight. So the moment you got out of prison, he took you under his wing for fear that you would be hurt by Miss Whitney. And Xander, even when Miss Whitney was in the fire, he risked his life to save you. His protection of you, his care, his love. Can't you feel it?
He came to save me during Whitney's fire, to save me. That's because he's smart. He knew the fire was fake as for love at first sight. You mean the first time you meet, you give a woman a room key and want to sleep with her? Or do you mean having the power, but letting me stay in prison beaten and disfigured by his relatives? Abused and disfigured? Or do you mean letting my mother disappear? He couldn't even love me by association. He couldn't even do that. Love at first sight. Sounds pretty cheap.
That's because you don't know anything. You think this is just a room key. This gentleman is the director of the Central Hospital.
Miss Charlotte, what can I do for you after you summoned us with the black card?
These three are the financial giants of Cloud City, the head of the media empire, the godfather of the dark web.
Ms. Charlotte, what are your orders after summoning us with the black card?
So, this black card
represents supreme power with it. Cloud City is yours to command. Even this time you turned the tables and framed Miss Whitney. It was all within Mr. Maximus's expectations.
Impossible. How could he allow his own sister to get hurt?
What's impossible? Mr. Maximus has been against Ms. Whitney for a long time. 4 years ago, Miss Whitney framed you and sent you to prison, and Mr. Maximus fell off a cliff too late to protect you. When he was rescued, he immediately sent someone to protect you in prison. Didn't you notice? You were only tortured when you first went to prison, and the rest of the time was peaceful. As for why Mr. Maximus fell off the cliff, it was to protect your mother.
What did you say?
4 years ago, another force was fighting for your mother. Mr. Maximus finally found her after going through many difficulties.
Auntie, I'll take you to see Charlotte.
You've done so much for me. Why didn't you ever tell me?
If you need any help, you can come to me anytime. You're in a bad mood. I'm not a monster. Who said I'm gonna trade you for my life?
Silly. You are the biggest fool in the world.
Charlotte. Are you hurt?
I'm fine, Maximus.
This is the first time you've called me that.
Then I'll call you that from now on? Okay.
You.
I know everything. Your preference for me. Indulgence. And protection. I know it all. Maximus. Actually,
Charlotte. Charlotte. Whitney's leg is fractured. She can no longer run like before.
William, this has nothing to do with Charlotte. Charlotte, you go out first, I'll talk to William alone.
It has nothing to do with her. You knew she was playing along, and you still allowed her to hurt your sister.
Back then, Charlotte was in prison. Her face was disfigured. She was beaten. Almost lost her life. All these things were done by people Whitney hired. Yes, I did allow Charlotte to take revenge. But doesn't she deserve revenge?
Aren't you afraid she'll kill Whitney?
She won't. I know her. She's that type of person, an eye for an eye. A tooth for a tooth. Whitney didn't kill anyone, so naturally, she won't take Whitney's life.
Good. Good. You really are a good brother to Whitney and a good nephew to me. So, you think after getting revenge on Xander and Whitney, Charlotte will just stop? Let me tell you, if you continue to indulge her, Charlotte's flames of revenge will burn your father. You can disregard our bond as uncle and nephew, the bond between siblings. But will you also disregard the bond between father and son?
What do you mean? How is Charlotte's revenge related to my father?
Your father has always loved someone. And that is Charlotte's mother, Yolanda. Xander is just an unwitting pawn. It was your father who instructed people behind the scenes to ruin Charlotte's family and then steal her mother.
take these roses and confess to Maximus. Maximus. You're still injured. Where are you going so late?
Xander is just an ignorant pawn. It was your father who sent people behind the scenes to ruin Charlotte's family and then take her mother away.
I can't tell Charlotte about this otherwise. She will definitely seek revenge on my father. Although she is smart. My father is ruthless once they clash then.
Maximus. Maximus.
I have something to take care of.
What important matter? Mom.
Yolanda. Yolanda. Are you happy being with me?
What is happiness?
Happiness is that.
4 years ago, it really was you who sent someone to push me off the cliff. And took Yolanda.
You know everything. I told them to bring Yolanda back. I didn't expect them to be so reckless.
No wonder I've been sending people to investigate. But couldn't find any information about the other party. Dad? You're shameless.
Shameless. I love a woman. How is that shameless?
Killing her husband, putting her daughter in jail. Driving her insane. Is this your love?
I've compensated her. For the past 4 years, I've always been taking meticulous care of her.
You don't need to take care of her. I'll take Yolanda away myself.
Taking someone from me? You're too naive.
Is that so? Yolanda. Come. I'll take you to see your daughter, okay? This way.
You dare defy me. Someone, get my wife back.
You're a bad person. I'm not going with you.
Yolanda.
You can't come in.
Mom.
Can't come in.
Mom. Mom.
Daughter, husband. Why are you ignoring me?
Mom. Mom. What's wrong? Mom.
You are my daughter. Charlotte.
Mom. Let's go. Mom, I'll take you home. Go.
Take the madam away. Kill her.
You dare.
Yolanda. Yolanda. Yolanda.
Mom.
Yolanda.
Mom.
Yolanda.
Mom.
Yolanda. Yolanda.
Mom.
Yolanda.
Charlotte. I remember everything. This person is the mastermind behind your father's death. You?
Mom.
Yolanda.
Mom.
Yolanda?
Mom.
Yolanda. Yolanda. I didn't want to kill you, Yolanda.
Get out. Mom. Mom, don't scare me. Mom, don't scare me. Hang in there. Hang in there. I'll take you to the hospital. Don't scare me, Mom.
Charlotte, let's go to the hospital.
Liar. Liar. You knew my mom was imprisoned here, so you've been lying to me.
I just found out too.
And I was about to return the love of my enemy's son.
Charlotte,
Jason. I will make you lose your family and everything. Pay with blood. Dad? Mom? Wait for me. I figured out how. To get my revenge. My friend. Introduce me to Mr. Gary. Mr. Gary operates in both the underworld and legitimate business circles, mainly trafficking in business and political intelligence. But he's twisted by nature. He often makes bizarre demands in exchange. Charlotte, are you ready? I will stop at nothing.
I heard you once the Mo family's dirty secrets in the business world.
Yes.
Such beautiful collarbones. Take your clothes off.
The person who shot and killed Yolanda is already in jail. As the mastermind, what are you going to do?
The mastermind is Charlotte. If it weren't for her, Yolanda wouldn't be dead. I want Charlotte to be buried with Yolanda.
You killed Yolanda. Are you going to kill her daughter too?
Mr. Maximus, it's not good. Miss Charlotte went to see Mr. Gary.
What? Why would she go to see him?
Such beautiful collarbones. In this world, no one can have more beautiful collarbones than me. I will destroy them.
Destroy them? When will I get the information?
Immediately.
Touch her and you're dead, Charlotte. Charlotte.
I've destroyed them. When will I get the information?
You woman, so ruthless. The information you want will be sent to your phone to avoid being intercepted.
Thank you.
Charlotte. 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 Charlotte, our child is gone. This was our flesh and blood. Don't you feel anything at all?
I'm glad he's gone. Otherwise, it would have been more trouble.
So, you never even considered keeping him.
What else? Did you think? It's just about avenging my father. Between us, my mother carried me for 10 months. I was weak as a child. My mother would get up before dawn and ride her bicycle to the provincial capital for medicine. My father jumped from the 33rd floor. Maximus. It was your father. He killed my family. You think I would give birth to this beastard and have him call the man who killed his grandfather?
Yes, between us. It lies an insurmountable chasm. But Charlotte, don't take revenge.
So you lied to me back then. You wanted me to give up on revenge.
I didn't lie to you. I also learned the truth that day at the hospital. So I wanted to quickly take your mother away. Whether you believe it or not, revenge isn't that simple. Although you extracted information from Mr. Gary, you want my father. And my family ruined. But the Mo family has stood in Cloud City for 100 years. Hundreds of people in the family are spread across the business world, the political world, and the medical world, and so on. Do you think a single piece of information can shake the foundation of the Mo family?
Even if I have to face the entire world alone, I will have my revenge.
But this way, you will face the full force of the entire Mo family. It's extremely dangerous. Are you really willing to sacrifice everything just to get revenge?
I'd rather die than do nothing. Wait. Don't come looking for me again. Me and your Mo family. We'll fight to the death.
Mr. Maximus, just now, Mo Group was exposed for suspected black market dealings. The PR line has been blowing up. The group's stock has plummeted. Now several multi-billion-dollar projects have been terminated.
She's moving so fast. Does she even care about her health?
Maximus. What's going on, Maximus? Maximus, the Mo family's political profiteering,
business exploitation,
and illegal organ transplantation
have all been exposed.
1 month ago, the Mo family's scandals in business, politics, healthcare education, sports, and other sectors fully erupted, triggering a chain reaction. The Mo family is currently facing hundreds of investigations and lawsuits. Under the Mo family's name, 50 enterprises have declared bankruptcy. The Mo family is falling apart. Some have absconded with funds. Some are shifting blame to protect themselves.
For a whole month, you've neglected the family. Are you still the head of the Mo family? Do you want your old father to sleep on the streets before you're satisfied?
It's been a month. After her miscarriage, she should have recovered.
Jason, if he won't handle it, we will.
Even I can contribute. Mr. Jason, why is this scandal so huge this time it can't be suppressed?
Charlotte, release the evidence. Our family's enemies in every field are like sharks smelling blood. They're all taking advantage.
She's good at seizing opportunities.
The most important thing now is to find a solution. I will not allow the Mo family to fall like this. Currently, the Mo family's branches are each fending for themselves. I think we should remove him as chairman-elect and new leader. Unite everyone and fight against Charlotte together.
Since he can be so spineless for a woman, to protect the entire family, this is the only way.
I haven't forgotten my last name. I'll break this deadlock. The Mo family needs to overcome this hurdle. First, clean up the family report all law-breaking relatives. Draw a clear line. Second, make a comeback with hard power. In core industries, invest in disruptive technologies. Third, atone through philanthropy. Rebuild social image.
Charlotte. It's bad all the political enemies have made peace with the Mo family. That Jason, he hasn't suffered a scratch. Charlotte, don't be like this.
Jelly, are there any more clues? I'm spending a fortune. I have tons of money to buy.
All my channels for clues have been blocked. That Maximus. If he doesn't make a move, fine, but once he does... Charlotte, why don't we just forget it? The Mo family is too powerful. That Maximus, he's too smart, you can't beat him. I've heard someone of the Mo family has offered a large sum of money to buy your life. Charlotte, calm down.
Even if it costs me my life, I will have my revenge.
Yes, revenge.
My life. My life. I found a way.
Maximus is really extraordinary, making a splash with his first move.
Yes, son. Then tell me how you figured it out.
After all, you all want to remove me from my position as chairman. I can't really stand idly by. Moreover, you're my dad. I can't really let you sleep on the streets.
Who is it?
Jason. My mother left some relics from more than a decade ago with your name on them.
Really?
These things. Will you take them?
Of course.
Okay. Then 3 days from now, meet me at the West Suburban Factory.
Charlotte asked my dad to meet. There's only one reason.
Uncle, Charlotte is looking for you. She's definitely up to no good.
You think I'm gonna see her with good intentions? Charlotte, you killed my Yolanda. I want you to go to hell and atone.
Charlotte bought explosives on the black market.
What preparations has my dad made?
He prepared gas. You know, gas poisoning is very common. Easy to get rid of murder suspicion. The two people you love the most have both decided to kill each other, you.
This day would come sooner or later 3 days from now. Do what I told you to do.
Do we really have to do this?
Dad. Mom. Tomorrow I will be able to avenge you. What are you doing here?
I'm making you dinner.
You... Are you crazy? Get out.
Yes. I'm insane. Remember the first time we met? You went from a delicate flower to a sharp sword in an instant. I knew right then. This girl was my destiny. After we got together, I've always wanted to cook you a meal. Brush your hair. Wash your feet. For you.
Are you done with your pathetic performance?
Charlotte, I wish you could always be like this. Full of life and energy.
I don't want to hear the nonsense of my enemy's son, a liar. Get out. Get out.
Charlotte. Charlotte. Forget your hatred. Live happily. One more thing. Charlotte. I know you hate my family. But for me, in your heart, is there any lingering feeling left?
Yes. Discuss.
Everything's ready.
Used a storage box as a disguise, foolproof.
Dad, do you think Mr. Jason can kill Charlotte today?
Of course.
These two take them away.
Landon, what are you doing, Landon?
Let go of me.
Charlotte.
I'm here.
Where are Yolanda's belongings?
There. 3, 2, 1. Jason, you should have paid for your crimes long ago.
You're right.
Maximus. Why is it you?
Charlotte. I know. If you can't avenge my father legally, you'd rather sacrifice your whole life to get revenge.
Cut the crap. Where is Jason?
Where is he? As soon as he entered the factory, I had my men drug him and take him away. He's my father. He raised me. He brought me up. I can't just watch him die.
No. You're crazy. Someone will die.
Charlotte. Family ties are something neither of us can sever. I understand the pain of losing your parents. So this revenge must be taken. Let me disappear, so the person you want to take revenge on can suffer the same pain as you.
This has nothing to do with you. Don't do this. Put it down. Just listen to me.
Today's explosives were ignited by me personally. It has nothing to do with you. You need to stay innocent. Live a clean life. Don't let revenge dirty your hands.
You fool. Let go. Listen to me. Let go, Maximus.
Charlotte, I love you.
Maximus. No. Maximus.
Maximus. Maximus. Maximus. Son. My son Maximus.
The patient lost 1,000 cc of blood, ruptured spleen, 7th degree burns.
Doctor.
You have to save him.
My son.
Doctor, you have to save him.
Doctor, that's my son. I'm his father. Please save him.
Don't worry, I'm willing to give everything I have. We'll do our best. We'll do our best.
Doctor, please. Silly boy.
How could you repay with your life?
Sir, as for Mr. William and Miss Whitney, I've been entrusted by Maximus to force them abroad. For the rest of their lives, they can't come back to contact Miss Charlotte. Mr. Maximus said, "You are his father. He cannot disobey filial piety and do anything to you. But please, don't think about revenge against Miss Charlotte. Because the Mo Group has gone bankrupt, Miss Charlotte will be the richest person in Cloud City.
What did you say?
All your assets are here. Please take a look."
Tell me, what's going on?
He actually guessed all your plans. So he went along with it to end this hatred. On the other hand, he put on an act to gain the trust of the Mo family. Transferred all the movable and immovable property to his own name, and then completely gave it to you. He wanted to.
I want to help Charlotte get revenge. Ruin my family. Destroy them. Blood debt. Blood paid?
I never wanted it to be you.
What a ruined family and death. Blood debt. Blood paid. The one who should really pay with blood is me.
Doctor.
Doctor, how is my son? How is my son?
We've done everything we can, but his injuries are too severe. Will he make it? It's up to fate now.
Maximus. That day you asked me if I still had any feelings for you. Actually, that day I wasn't being honest with you. You're smart. Fearless. Reserved.
You have your bad days. I'm not a bad person.
Tolerant.
Don't worry. I'm here.
Maximus. I fell in love with you a long time ago. It's just that between us, it lies a blood feud. I had to restrain myself.
I've already turned myself into the police and confessed to the plot that day to harm your whole family. I'm sorry. My whole life, I've never believed in fate, so I did as I pleased. But I never thought that the sins I committed would be borne by my son to bear. Maximus, son.
Maximus, I don't believe in fate either. I believe in you. You love me so much. Wake up soon. Let me finish the confession I haven't finished. Tell it to you, okay? I know you must be so tired. That's why you won't wake up. It's okay. I can wait for you. I'll always wait.